Today we're going to talk about the difference between adjectives and adverbs. So, will I learn how to speak English good? Or is it well? Don't worry, I'll cover that. Is it even important to know the difference? It's important because adverbs and adjectives can actually change the meaning of a sentence. So I'll teach you a basic test to tell the difference. Let's get started. An adjective is a part of speech that changes, modifies, or describes a noun. For example, man is a noun and tall describes a man. Tall is the adjective. Let me explain a couple key uses of adjectives that will really help you. You can write a sentence like this: tall, hairy man, with a comma separating the two adjectives, or the tall and hairy man. Sometimes nouns act as adjectives. For example, baseball's a noun, it's a thing you do, but when you say baseball player, baseball's describing what type of player it is. So baseball's an adjective. There's also a certain order you use for adjectives. For example, in describing age and color, you state the age first. It would be the old red car rather than the red old car. So could I say this? I have two delicious, tiny, cold, elderly, pointed, green, Italian, wooden pizzas. Yes, technically that is correct, but what even is that? Let me introduce you to absolute, comparative, and superlative adjectives. The absolute adjective tall describes a man. You use comparative adjectives when comparing two things: the taller man. For a superlative adjective, add est and describes the ultimate, the tallest man. Here's where things get a little harder. I'm nervous. I said that adjectives describe a noun, and that's true, but sometimes they come after verbs. Wait, what? Let me explain adverbs and it should make a bit more sense. Also, do me a favor and smash the like button so this video can spread and help more people. Adverbs describe adjectives, verbs, or other adverbs. They tell us the time, place, manner, and degree of the action. It's important to know that adverbs focus on the action. First, adverbs modify verbs. We ran quickly. How did we run? Quickly. Next, adverbs modify adjectives. He's an insanely fast runner. That's describing me. Well, it's not describing you, the noun, but the action, how you ran. The adverb tells us how fast. Insanely fast. It changes the degree of speed. Next, adverbs modify other adverbs. He ran extremely quickly. Notice a couple things. Most adverbs end in ly. Again, I said most. They tend to describe how something's done. Okay, I think I get it, but how do I tell the difference? Okay, here we go. Adjectives can be before nouns and modify that noun, like tall man. Yet, a predicative adjective breaks the rule. It comes after a linking verb. Huh? I guarantee it'll make more sense in a second. Take a look at this list of linking verbs and here are some examples. All these bolded words are adjectives. And here's why knowing the difference between adjectives and adverbs is helpful. Look at this example. The dog smells bad. The noun is a dog and the verb is smell. So here's a question. Is bad an adverb or adjective? If it's an adverb, the sentence is saying this: his ability to smell is bad. It would be telling us how well he smells, but it's not. It's an adjective. It's telling us that the dog smells, like he needs a bath. So even though bad follows a linking verb, it still modifies a noun, the dog. That makes sense. So could I say this? The dog seems slowly. No, you say the dog seems slow. Slow is an adjective describing the dog. Now here's a simple test to tell the difference. Read the sentence and ask yourself this: is a word modifying or changing the noun? If so, it's an adjective, even if it follows a linking verb. If it modifies how something's done, then it's an adverb. They focus on the action, the fashion something's done. Adverbs come after action verbs and mostly end in ly. Again, I said mostly. Now it's your turn to practice. Pause the video and try to figure out whether the bolded word is an adjective or adverb. I said pause. Awkward. Okay, here are the results. Pause the video and check your answers. Let's talk about some situations where the words break the rule. Here are some ly words that are actually adjectives. Like I said before, ly words are not always adverbs. Here are some words that don't have ly and can be both adverbs and adjectives. The word fast is an adjective describing the noun boy. In this sentence, it's still an adjective because it follows a linking verb and describes a noun. In this example, fast is an adverb because it describes how he ran. These words end in ly and are both adverbs and adjectives. Again, if you ever get confused, use this simple test. If a word describes a noun, it's an adjective, even if it follows a verb. If a word is modifying the action, it's an adverb. Now let's talk about good versus well. Good is an adjective and well is an adverb. So for the most part, it follows the rules I already taught you. Here are some examples. The first one describes a noun, the second one follows a linking verb, and the last one is an adverb as it follows an action verb. Does it ever break the rule? Well, sadly the English language is all about breaking rules. Let me show you some examples. When talking about health and well-being, here are the rules. When someone asks, "How are you?" respond with "I am well," not "I am good." I will say this, it's becoming socially acceptable to respond with good, even though that's not grammatically correct. When you feel well, it's talking about your health. When you feel good, it's talking about feeling happy. I think I have a good understanding, Or you could say, I understand it well enough. Check out one of these two videos, smash the like button, hit subscribe. Adios.